5 bold predictions for the Browns-Bengals game. This from Dawg Pound Daily. We'll do a couple of them together. So David Bell will finally break out. Let's hope so. The passes will continue. And Myles Garrett will have 3 sacks. All right, if those happen, Myles Garrett 3 sacks, that's a huge step in the right direction. David Bell breaking out, I like the sound of that. Not as crazy about continuing to pass a whole lot.
Yeah, I agree. David Bell, though, I kind of have been waiting for him to break out, right? Like, we've seen him make some big catches on third downs late in games, and he's been in the right spot when they needed him, but he hasn't had that big game yet. He certainly is going to, without Njoku here, they're going to need some tertiary options to step up and play better. So I think that certainly this would be an opportunity where maybe he gets some more targets. They probably are going to be in more 11 personnel without their tight ends all hurt, right? So I know they're going to elevate some guys, but you still would probably think they lean towards more receivers on the field, more guys on the field that have been out there. So I think he does get some more opportunities and maybe some more targets here, his chance to maybe step up. I'd love to see Myles get 3 sacks. They've actually averaged 3 sacks a game against the Bengals. So, maybe it's all Garrett, and that would be fantastic if they kept, held serve with that average. That would give them certainly a good chance, because the one thing that you have to do with Burrow is keep him off balance and get him off his throwing spot, because they just want to drop back and chuck it, really, at the core of their offense. So, yeah, and as far as the throwing the ball goes, Dave, I agree. I mean, there's a formula the Browns have to follow to win games, right? And one of them is not falling behind so that you can run the ball and give Nick Chubb the ball 20, 25 times. When they do that, they can win. So a fast start and giving Chubb the ball a lot is 3 sacks for Myles Garrett. All those things are positives, and I think could happen. But will result in them being in a very competitive game if they would do so.
All right, so they have Nick Chubb will reach 10 touchdowns on the year. That means he would get 2 of them there, and the Browns will have some new contributors. Who knows with that? But what I would say is if Nick Chubb has 2 touchdowns, again, that's another good start like the 3 sacks with Myles Garrett.
Yeah, like I was just saying, if he gets 2 touchdowns, Myles Garrett gets 3 sacks, then you'd like to think they would win the game, right? Like, those are key points of the game that would change the outcome here. So if those things happen, then you would like to think they could win. That and a positive turnover margin, I think, would be a win for sure. I think this will be a competitive game, Dave. I do. I think that they'll play well. It's going to be a raucous atmosphere for sure on Monday night, Halloween. People are going to be wild. And once again, it's a must-win again, right?
Yeah.
This is like their 5th must-win of the year, but it is a must-win again. So they got to have it for sure.